Boost your lucky on another side of the bracket, man. You and Lana do not want it. All right, boys. We're here. We're in the JJDL playoffs. We're going to have a little bit of a queue going on. We only have 12 games to go over today, so probably going to be about a 2-hour stream. So we have Horace and Walt also wanted on there. If anybody else is in playoffs and they want to see them go after Walt, let me know. Are you doing my game first? Shut up, Owen. / ban Oboe. I don't think that you can ban another mod. I'm almost positive that you cannot. We're also going to go over the JJDL awards, so we're going to see who wins what awards, which is always exciting, and I'm going to make a little note of that over here to the side so I don't forget. Let me pull up some notes here. Whoop, there we go. Okay, award winners. So 12 games taking 2 hours, well, also awards. So what's going on, Owen? By the way, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on the video. We're at 15 likes already, which is actually awesome. That's way more than I anticipated already. I'd like to be added to the list. Sure thing. Pep will throw you on here. Got Pep, and absolutely Aurora, we can throw you on here as well. Jesse, you did not win an award, I'm sorry to say. Yo, Jesse Mid is really working hard to become the a mod in my server, telling OG Albino to stop spamming. Thank you so much, Jesse, for all the hard work that you do as a mod here for John Jr. No way he pinged you with it. Oh, this chat is chaos. All right, so would you guys rather, feel free to throw me on there too? Absolutely, brother. Let me move this queue up above where it says become a channel member, which, by the way, guys, for as low as 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member right now and help support me directly. Yeah, thank you so much, Trey. Add this to the queue, Pony Boy. Why am I Pony Boy? Thank you for the $20. That is awesome. Why am I Pony Boy? And also, do you want to be added to the queue? I can go ahead and throw you under Horace right now if you would like me to. Did you make playoffs? I'm not sure, actually. But thank you so much, Trey, for the 20 bucks, man. I appreciate that so much more than you could ever know. We do have some cool emotes on the way, guys. If you guys do want to become a channel member, as low as 99 cents a month, man. We've got 5 new emotes about to come to you guys. Stay golden. All right, boys. So we're gonna start. Sign me. Thank you again, Trey. We're gonna start with the award ballot. So if anybody, let me also ping this. Also, we are starting with the awards. I will make a separate announcement, but we are going. So I do highly anticipate, I like emotes. Yes, you do. You should, Jesse. You should. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start with the Zapdos. The Zapdos awards, because that's the first one that I have pulled up for no other reason than that. Let me go ahead and change the layout here. Nope, that's not it. Is that it? Okay. Embarrassing me on stream again. Thanks. Most playoff games were the most heat this week. I'm excited, man. I haven't watched any of them. I've actually been pretty good about staying away from them. Normally I tune into a couple of games a week, but I've been very excited to watch these playoff games all week. So I have been staying away on purpose. So we're going to jump into the Zapdos awards, and I'm also gonna, where did my sticky notes go? Sticky notes. We're gonna go ahead and write down the award winners for Zapdos. All right, boys. The first award is the offensive Pokemon of the season. If I do remember correctly, it was the options were Dragon Ball, Tornadus, Volcarona, and then a fourth option as well that I cannot remember off the top of my head. We're gonna go ahead and see the winner be overwhelmingly Dragapult. Wow, I'm the only vote for my own Tornadus Therian. Overwhelmingly, the Hoenn Hero Mode's Dragapult. So offensive Pokemon of the year is gonna be Dragapult for the Hoenn Hero Modes. For the defensive Pokemon of the season, I know we had Iron Treads, I think King Gambit, and we had my Slowbro. So it looks like the winner will be overwhelmingly SJ's King Gambit. So shout out to SJ, King Gambit. Is this first? We're gonna do this first. It's not gonna take very long. It's gonna take 5 minutes maybe. For coach of the season, we have me. Wow, you guys really just love me, huh? Coach of the season is gonna be me. Let's go. I mean, I guess I was first seed, so whatever, right? 7th Pokemon of the season is gonna be Vivian. I'm very upset that we allowed SJ to win that. You also probably just saw who won the next award, but that's okay. 7th will be Vivian. SJ is gonna be pumped about that one, boys. After I put the wrong Terra type that 1 week, yeah, Torn did suck after that. Low tier of the season is actually going to be a tie between Vivian and Gyarados. So, boys, we are going to go ahead and pull up a straw poll here. And we are going to go ahead and put up Gyarados and who was it? Vivian? Gyarados and Vivian. And we are just going to go ahead and see. We're going to have everybody who's here vote for it. Let me go ahead and put this in the chat for everybody. Absolutely, you can get a DM tray. So let's go ahead. Everybody go ahead and vote for who is going to win this award. We're not going to split the award. It's a one award type of show. Both people were very deserving. We're not Vivian. We are absolutely not Vivian. We are hoping for the Gyarados to win. Everybody go vote for who should win this award. Everybody that's here gets a vote just because you're here. Oh wait, live results. Wait, how does this work? Show results. Oh, here we go. We have one Vivian, which I'm assuming is SJ. Anybody else want to vote for it? I'll go ahead and spam it in chat. Everybody go vote for it right now. We need more votes. 2 votes for Vivian. My admin rights are only temporary. Okay. Stop the count. Stop the count. We'll stop it at like, I don't know. I would like people to vote, but if it's only 2 votes, we'll everyone's vote Vivian just to see John Spaz. Do not do that. 3 votes Vivian. All right. If Vivian gets 1 more vote before Gyarados gets another one, we'll just call it and we'll say Vivian won. I don't know why my sticky notes keep going away. Yeah, okay, Vivian won. We'll close it. Congratulations to SJ and his Vivian for winning low tier of the season. Disappointed by that. SJ is bringing home so many awards now. The best baby is not gonna be Vivian. It's gonna be Quaxwell, which is so funny. Quaxwell will win that one. Heat of the season is gonna be overwhelmingly Mirror Herb Dragapult. Mirror Herb Dragapult, and that'll be Eden. And then lastly, the MVP of the season is going to overwhelmingly be Dragapult for the Hoenn hero modes. Okay. Common Vivian dub. Let's not say stupid things, boys. Let's not say stupid things. All right. Next up is going to be Moltres. Let me write this down. Moltres. We have Opoi, Depoy, Coach, 7th Pokemon, low tier, baby, Heat, and MVP, of course. And then let me copy paste that and make one for Articuno as well. And we will go ahead and jump in here. So how is Diglett Heat? I don't know, man. We didn't have a lot of Heat options, I'll be honest. Offensive Pokemon of the season is going to be very close, but it's going to be Thriller's Baxcalibur, which is very much so what I thought deserved it. Congratulations, Thriller, for Baxcalibur winning Offensive Pokemon of the season. Defensive is going to go to Heatran, which is going to be my boy Nick. Shout out to Nick. I love Nick. Nick definitely deserved that. I think his Heatran clean swept this award for sure. Coach of the season is going to go to the NSW Relors. I can't remember. Is that Crab? Let me look that up really quickly. Did not write that down. I cannot remember offhand. I think it's Crab. Let's see. It is Crab. Okay, cool. So congratulations to Crab for winning Coach of the Season, NSW Relors. It's gonna be Crab. We have 7 Pokemon of the season is overwhelmingly Tauros Paldea Fire. I'm actually surprised by that one. Tauros Paldea Fire, and that's going to be for SCM. Low tier is going to be a tie, another tie between Oricorio and Lycanroc Dusk. So I guess we have another poll, straw poll. Go ahead and pull up another one. Create a poll. Winner of award, Lycanroc Dusk, Oricorio. All right, boys, another poll here. Go ahead and go vote on it. We'll go look at the other awards while everybody is voting for that. Where do the sticky notes keep going? The best baby is overwhelmingly Scyther for Walt, so congratulations with Walt to that. Team Hot Dog, and then Heat House Hoopa U as 7th Mon. It was brought to 4 or less games. So it was brought to, all of these were brought to 4 or less games. That was the criteria. The best heat of the season is going to be Clear Amulet Baxcalibur. Dub for Revolt, I agree. MVP will be King Gambit for Crab. Ooh, okay. 14 and 2. Definitely could have deserved that. NSW or Valorous. So let's see the low tier. We have actually, it's a split tie, 2-2. So whatever wins the next vote, whatever gets the next vote will win this award. Whatever gets this next vote will win this award. So if you have not already, go ahead and go vote. 1 vote away. Jesse, Nightbot always spazzes and says no. Okay, it looks like Oricorio is gonna win. Oricorio. Look, if I do exclamation point poll. Can you give me my Snom Junior role in Discord? Yes, Goose. I thought I already did. My bad. Let me see. Roles. Snom Junior. Manage members. Yeah, I don't know how you got removed from that. I'm so sorry. There you go. Should be good now. I don't know. Jesse, you can try that. I think you have access to do it if you want to. Yeah, Oricorio is going to win. Congrats to Pep. I believe that was Pep's Oricorio. Let me just double check there. Let's see. It's going to be TLS. And then lastly, we have Articuno. You can just press the button? What button? Oh my gosh. All right, we've started our first ever poll. Wow, thank you, Jesse. I did not realize that. I did not realize that. Guys, stop voting yes. Lastly, we have Articuno. We're gonna see the offensive Pokemon of the season be Baxcalibur. So Baxcalibur actually wins offensive Pokemon of the season in 2 divisions, which is really cool. Definitely need to pull up that boy's price point a little bit. Why am I dumb? 78% yes. Why are we doing this? Defensive Pokemon of the season is going to be Skeledirge. Skeledirge did make a comeback for BRS. I don't remember what team this is off the top of my head, but I know everybody was talking about how Skeledirge carried them to a comeback to make the playoffs. Coach of the season is going to go to the Boston Blaziken, who I do not remember off the top of my head who that is. Boston Blaziken. Let's pull up the document here. Let's pull up the doc. I think it's Neji. Is it Neji? Let me see. Boston Blaziken. It is Neji. Okay, cool. I kind of know you guys. I kind of got your team names down. We'll throw Neji on there. Congratulations, Neji. We're going to end the poll because 8 out of 10 of you say, yes, I am dumb. That's insane. So thank you guys for that one. Why does this say poll complete? Oh, no. Now it's forever locked. Now everybody who watches this replay will see the Am I Dumb poll. But it looks like we have another poll coming up. We have the 7th Pokemon of the season. So everybody gets another poll. Winner of 7th. I think it was all 7 Pokemon, wasn't it? Or no, was the last one low tier? I think the last one was low tier, actually. So Gothitelle will be one of them. And then the other one will be not Sandaconda. Guys. All right. I'm going to throw up this poll. Hold on. Okay, I'm throwing up a poll right now for winner of the 7th Pokemon of the year. Yeah, I mean, there's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer for sure, guys. Just be sure to vote whatever your heart desires. No right or wrong answer. There is not one right or wrong answer. Unfortunately, Sandaconda is going to win low tier of the season. Sandaconda, and that is going to be on Boston. That's going to be Neji. Wait, it's not a 7th Mon? Let me see here. Match stats. KD. Oh, it was brought to... Yes, it is. It was brought to 3 games. The criteria is brought to 4 games or less. So it is indeed a 7th Pokemon in this situation. How many votes do we have so far? We have 9 votes. The more you tell us not to vote for Amon, the more we're gonna vote for it. Oh, I know. I know, unfortunately. I'm gonna give it 1 more vote. Oh, but based on how good it is, it shouldn't be. So based on, I agree, but this isn't based on point value. That is for the low tier and the best baby, which Sandaconda also wins best baby, unfortunately. And then for heat of the season, we're gonna see Fire Spin Saralege, which was probably the most heat all season. So shout out to Mountain Man. Can I get a hello from John? Absolutely. Daniel, I watched some of your videos earlier, man. I actually did. I forgot to comment on them, I think, but I actually, if I go into my watch history for YouTube right now, I would be able to tell you what videos I watched. I think I watched like your old CGT championship, and then I watched your most recent video as well. And we're gonna see Baxcalibur is gonna win most valuable Pokemon. And unfortunately, even though there was a correct answer, I lied to you guys. There was a correct answer for the poll. We're gonna get that one wrong, and Sandaconda is gonna win the 7th Pokemon of the season. And Sandaconda is actually gonna win 3 fucking awards. Oh, I forgot. I have to cuss less because YouTube restricted one of my videos. Sandaconda won one of the frigging awards. There we go, boys. All right, so here are the award winners right here. Restock, Vitosphere, Annihilate. Wait, no, did it not win? No! I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Let's see. Wait. Okay. Oh, here are the award winners. Let's see. Made it so far. Yeah, man. That was sad to see. Here we go. Okay. Here are the award winners. I'll make an announcement of it later. All the Zapdos ones. All the Moltres ones. And then all of the Articuno ones. Why can't you use regular Notepad like a normal person? Because I already have a tab open with Notepad with all of the replays for all of the games. So, what's wrong with you, Jesse? What's wrong with you, man? Alright, boys, we're also 1 like away from 20 likes. It doesn't get us anywhere. It pushes us out into the algorithm more, which is cool. But if you guys want to help me out, absolutely free. So we're gonna jump in here for our first match. We have 12 matches to watch today, actually 11 because one of them is extended, so only 11 matches to watch. I'm a liar. And the first one's gonna be against SJ against Bope for the playoffs, the Zapdos round 1. And I believe that SJ left me the pace, so let me go get that really quickly. Yep, okay, we'll check out what the pace story here. Let's see here. I always struggle so much with making it fit. Here we go. Okay. Yo, what's going on? Rin? Is that what you would like to be called? I call you Rin if you want me to. We have 22 viewers right now, by the way, guys. Thank you guys so much. This stream is popping. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like. We're only at 19 likes, so at least 3 of you guys have yet to leave a like. So go ahead. So this is SJ's team. No, this is Bope's team. I'm sorry. We have Life Orb, Adamant, Urshifu, Rapid, an SD set with Sucker, Wicked Blow, and Poison Jab. I don't remember what his fairy is. His fairy was wrong one. His fairy was, if I remember correctly, just Terra Fairy King Gambit, which obviously is his only Dark Resist. So actually, it's a really nice set there. We see You Spin Me Round, Booster Energy, Earthquake, Iron Head, Ice Spinner, and Rapid Spin on the Iron Shreds. I'm assuming this is an attack boosting one. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm assuming this is an attack boosting one, especially since we're already Rapid Spin. We see Air Balloon, Toxtricity. We see a Tauros Paldea Aqua with the Rocky Helmet. Obviously, this is here for the Palafin. We see Rotomo, who is going to be Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Thunderbolt, and Reflect. I'm a big fan of the random screen. And then we see the Dunsparce, which is going to be Stealth Rock, Boom Burst, Earth Power, and Glare. Why is this model different? Why is this like a home sprite and everything else is like official artwork? And then SJ's team is going to be Bandit Palafin. We're going to be Specs, Hisui, and Zoroark, which is going to cause a lot of mind games here, especially if it disguises itself as like Palafin or something. This thing's going to cause a lot of mind games for some uncomfortable switches. We have King Gambit, who is going to be Terra Fairy for that Urshifu. We have Haxorus, which is going to be DD Lum, which looks pretty good in this game once Tauros Paldea goes down. Very good in this game once Tauros Paldea goes down. We have Zapdos. We are live for Zapdos. I like that a lot. And then, why is this Gastrodon named Africa? Earth Power, Surf, Clear Smog, and Stealth Rock. What was Bope's Terra? I don't know if he brought it, did he? I don't think he did. So we'll jump in here. Obviously, Wincon is going to be Haxorus on this side. Wincon is going to be the Urshifu on this side. QU as well. Absolutely. Let me throw you in there. Goose. Big Goose. Oh no, it's covering the thing that tells you guys that you could become a member for as low as 99 cents a month and get really cool emotes and help support me directly. Oh no, why would it do that? I moved it up a little bit, so we should be good now. But we'll go ahead and jump in here. I assume to see... Why did you bring max speed, max special attack Gastron? Did he really? I didn't see that. He did. I assume that's to outspeed like Dodon? Does that outspeed Dodon? Oh, Africa. Okay, there's songs. Okay. So... we'll hop in here. I assume we'll see. Were we rocks? We were rocks. Maybe a Gastrodon. I assume since we're Sash, I assume we're gonna see a Gastro lead. On this side, as far as this side, maybe a Tox lead. We'll see here. We'll go ahead and jump in here. We see a Palafin lead and a Dunsparce lead, but this is actually gonna be the Zoroark, and this is exactly what I was talking about. How Zoroark is gonna force some really uncomfortable switches or really uncomfortable positioning. This Dunsparce being chipped is obviously not ideal. Dodon was just kind of a blanket check for everything. I don't necessarily think it was a guaranteed check to any one thing. Were we Fizdef? Maybe to Haxorus? We were not Fizdef, so it was just kind of a blanket check, maybe for Zapdos, but now it's taken 80%. So we're gonna go ahead and double out here. Unfortunately, Gastro's rocks or Gastro's Sash is gonna be broken. Probably gonna get rocks of our own here as the Rotom comes in. We're gonna block a Volt Switch. Yo, thank you so much, Jesse, for becoming Schnom Senior, the top tier. Exactly like that, guys. Let's go ahead and get some Chien Pogs in the chat for Jesse if you guys have it. By the way, we have 5 new emotes on the way that you guys will be able to enjoy. So look forward to that. We see, thank you again, Jesse. We see Clear Smog come off on the Rotom, calling the Volt. So it's just ready to sack this this Gastrodon down, I suppose, trying to get as much damage off as possible and going to get into something for free. Gonna get into Haxorus for free. So, oh, thank you, Bear. We've downloaded a new food app, and Jerica's making food, and she made, what are they? Garlic butter shrimp sandwiches. Thank you. I love you. We see, so what? Haxorus is going to come in, and Haxorus cannot win from this position, probably because of the Tauros Paldea water always being here. I don't think the Haxorus can ever win, but we'll see. We go for the DD, could be a Willow. I think we're Lum, right? We get the Volt off. So if it would have got +2, maybe, but I still don't think you Oko Tauros Paldea Aqua, and even I guess even not Treads, right? Booster, are we booster speed? No, we are booster attack. Okay, we're gonna close combat, and that's just gonna drop. I am shocked to see the Treads come in and not the Tauros Paldea. So Tauros probably comes in now. No, we go Urshifu now for the Sucker Punch mind games. Okay, does Tauros die to +1 or to neutral after we saw it wasn't life orb? Or are we just keeping it healthy for the Palafin? Because I guess if you let it get chipped, you do kind of lose to the Palafin, but you always have Rotom Mo. I don't know. We see the pivot into the Dodon sack as we do land our Hurricane, and unfortunately we reveal the life orb on the Dodon sack. In comes Tox. Tox lives anything this wants to go for. We're gonna break the balloon, go into what? King Gambit, maybe? Palafin. Is that Zoroark? That has to be Zoroark. Yeah, it has to be Zoroark. So are we... I love this thing shiny. One of the best shinies in the game. We are Spec. So now this thing outspeeds. This is going to... We were switching that on the Boom Burst. I assume it's not going to live this overdrive. And what do we go in return? King Gambit. Okay, King Gambit makes sense for sure. Supreme Overlord +2. In comes Tauros. And again, any chip on this is going to be great. Oh, I was about to say, what ability are we? If Tauros gets chipped, I click Wave Crash 6 times. That is true. We see +1 Terra Fairy. Endeavor's going to pop off. And we see the Terra Blast Fairy come off. So I'm curious why we Endeavored there, actually. Did we expect to be slower? Expecting the Sucker Punch, maybe? I'm not sure. just trying to sack the Tauros. But if he would have SD'd again, the game would have been immediately over. I mean, it still might be over, but in comes Rotom. We're going to switch out on the Willow, I assume, as Haxorus is going to come in with the Lumberry. We actually see Leaf Storm, so maybe, do we not have Willow? No, we didn't even have Willow. Could have reflected, though. My mistake. Haxorus is going to pick up the... Haxorus is going to do 50% to the Rotom. Rotom's going to miss out on the KO on the Haxorus, and in comes Urshifu. Probably just sack the Haxorus at this point. And we actually put this Urshifu in range to die to Life Orb. It gets one hit left, and it dies. Yeah, down goes Urshifu. And I think the game's over. I think SJ can win with Palafin plus Zapdos now, right? Yeah, even just Haxorus looks like it's going to win now. Yeah, Haxorus just wins. So good game to both of you guys. I am curious about the Endeavor play. I don't know how much it actually changed the game, but I'm curious what the thought process was there. So good game to USJ. I know you got to go, man. So shout out to you getting to round 2 in playoffs. I'm looking forward to playing you. Spoiler alert, but we'll go ahead and jump into the next game here. It's going to be Horus. Let's see. Let me take you off the queue, Horus. Oh, I am supposed to DM Trey as well. We started, I forgot to DM. Oops. Okay. And then we're about to do Horus's as well. Let me see if Horus sent me the paste. I think he did. He did. Okay. Thank you so much, SJ. Looking forward to playing you again, man. Okay, and let me pull this over. We'll take a look at this prep, and let me also mark off that we just watched SJ and Bope. Awesome. Okay, and then here are the pastes. Well, Walt is in the queue. He didn't make playoffs. Walt, you silly little guy. Well, Walt, you silly man. He got me, man. He got me. Well, Walt has absolutely demolished me. Okay. So, we're going to see Horus and Neji. Now, this is in Articuno. Yeah, this is an Articuno. Neji just won Coach of the Year. Just so everybody's aware, this is Coach of the Season against Horus. Oh, wow, Nightbot, you're right. For as low as 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member, get access to some cool perks, such as emotes, but you can also go as far as $10 a month to get some really cool perks. Thank you, Nightbot, for reminding me and everybody else in the chat that it's just 99 cents a month, man. Absolutely just not that bad. If they can't do that, then subscribing is always free. Thank you, Nightbot. We're gonna go ahead and see here that we have a Specs Valiant. Okay, now that we've had a full season under our belts with Baxcalibur, can we just appreciate how good Valiant plus Baxcalibur is? The combination of these two Pokemon is very scary, and I am going to price Baxcalibur higher in future seasons for sure. Can you queue me up after? Absolutely, Con. Let's go ahead and throw you up there. So we see Specs Valiant. We see Baxcalibur has earned I used it before, and it went like 15-4, and the one time I used it, and I abused Terra Poison setting up on Fairies, but this season has really just opened my eyes even further to how much of a monster this Pokemon is. Specs Valiant, we have Boots, DD, Protect. I assume there's like a Slithering. Yeah. Boots, DD, Protect, Baxcalibur. We have Houndstone with Willow, Body Press, Nightshade, and Rest. We have the Alolan Muck, who's going to be Knockoff, Poison Jab, Ice Punch, and Mud Shot. Mesprit with Psychic, Ice Beam, U-Turn, and Shadow Ball. Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Defog, and Counter Scizor. Counter to hit potentially the Chien-Pao. Slithering U-Turn, maybe. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And then on the other side of the field, we have Clear Amulet on the Chien-Pao to block Intimidate from something that I assume did not come. Or maybe Parting Shot from something that I assume did not come. Does Houndstone get Body Press or Parting Shot? No. So Rotom here, Rotom with Light Screen or Light Clay dual screens. I really like it. Sash Lead, Glamoris with Spikes. I assume there's no removal on this side of the field. It's just Scizor, so we're going to take advantage of that and try to pressure Scizor accordingly. We have Hatterene with AV, and then leftovers. Dragon Pulse on the Armarouche. It's a crime that Armarouche does not get Mega Launcher and Ceruledge does not get Sharpness. By the way, it's a crime. After using Bax, I really think it's a top 5 Mon. Yeah, I think Bax, I don't know, top 5. I don't think top 5. I might put it with Post Home. I don't even know if I put it top 10. It's definitely top 15 though. I've definitely underrated it for sure. If it has free Terra, then I think definitely top 10. I don't think I can put it top 5 because we have what? We have Polk, we have Jianpao, we have Iron Valiant, and we have Urshifu. I think those 4 are solidified top 4 guaranteed. I don't think there's any Pokemon that come close to those 4. And then I think if it's free Terra, I think Tornadus is definitely 5. I don't think there should be debate about it, but top 10 probably a free Terra in my opinion. You're welcome for the pricing up on Bax. Being a destroyer for me was great, especially with Terra. Yeah, Bax is awesome, especially with Terra. I can definitely vouch for Terra Bax being one of the best mons. Its performance in all 3 divs, it definitely showed how insane that Pokemon is. Points up or ban Terra? I feel like prepping for Terra. So that's a great question. For next season, we're actually going to do a poll on how you guys want to do Terra, because at the same time the JJDL season 2 is going to be running, we're going to be running the GBU, which, by the way, if you guys are here, we have 21 viewers. I'm sure some of you guys haven't seen this yet. Let me pull it up. We're doing a new Wi-Fi league once the DLC drops, hosted by myself and Obo. And here's the logo right here. Here is the logo made by me. GBU, we're doing this, and that's just the Charizard. That is flameless Charizard. It's gonna be right after the DLC drops. It's gonna be really cool. We have a lot of cool coaches. I've already revealed a few. Me, Obo, OG Albina. We have It's Danny Mac, Galvanate, and JV. Were I think the 6 coaches I revealed so far, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We have a lot of cool people planned and a lot of cool times planned. But for Terra right now, what we're thinking is we're going to do low earth tier, so Pokemon like 13, 12 points and below. It's still only 2 types, no Terra attacks, I think is what we're thinking right now. We can still fluctuate it, but for JJDL, I'll probably let you guys vote. Would you guys rather do Terra everything, just do the bans on certain mons like Jianpao and things like that, or would you guys rather follow the GBU and do the same Terra rules? So we'll probably have a vote when it gets closer to time for sure. You think it's better than Valiant? Oh, I don't know, man. I think Valiant's so good. But you also, I don't know. I think Valiant's so good. Personally, as someone who's used both of them, I think Valiant's like in a tier above. 2 fire types that got robbed of Mega Launcher. Magmortar and Armor Rouge for sure. Oh, for sure. Is this thing? Yes, it is, Jay Ricky. It is the thing I asked you about. Since you my team's pace for later, let me see if I think we already went over the pace, but yeah. Low tier Terra is so cool. Yeah, I think it's really cool to give the Pokemon that don't really get a chance to shine an opportunity to shine. I think it's really cool to play in a format where like the best Pokemon that can Terra are like what, Regidrago and Toxtricity. I think it's just a really cool format that I want to experience. So we'll see. The ruling's not 100% set on GPU, but for JJDL, we'll absolutely do a poll and see what you guys want to do, because I am for whatever you guys want to do, as long as it's not free Terra, because I don't want to deal with free Terra. And I don't even know if I'm going to play next season. We'll have to see. But I saw Armor vs. Mega Launcher and Radical Red. Radical Red has been so fun, man. And Ceruledge also has Sharpness. So I don't know if you saw, but I had Torn Spot Day of Water that didn't come. That's why I clear Amulet Chian. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to hop in here. 4.0, dude, 4.0 has been so fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. I can't wait to stream it again here soon. But we'll go ahead and hop in here again. DD Bax is going to be the win con on the left side, and then on the other side, it looked like we're going to be lead Glamora, and we're going to play to the Swords Dance Jianpao. So we'll see what's up here. Mess for lead and lead Glamora. Glamora is going to be switched out into the Howling. Good play to Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, we're going to be AV and be able to chew that up. Muck's going to come in, and we get paralyzed. So I assume the play here is to knock off always. We might go Glamora just to get a T-Spike up. I don't really see what else we go into. Maybe Slitherwing. But your booster energy, and you don't really want to waste that and get poisoned right now. So I feel like we go Glamora. We do go Slitherwing, actually. We do go Slitherwing. We get knocked off. No poison touch. No poison touch. Houndstone's going to come in, and we're going to Trailblaze. I don't think that this can ever break through this Houndstone. Terra Fairy, Earthquake, 35%. It's going to be good damage, but not quite enough. We Nightshade, and I think we Willow now here, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to miss the Willow, which is very unfortunate. That actually sucks a lot, because we could have rested the following turn, potentially. It looks like it was a roll to be able to get a rest off, because it looked like they would have done, if it was half of this, it would have been 19%, and they did 35 the time before. So it was definitely a roll to get that rest off. That's unfortunate. Acro is going to kill this Houndstone. Mesprit should chew and should be able to kill with something, with Ice Beam. So down goes to the ring, okay. We could have also went up. Was Bax? I don't think Bax was Shard, right? Bax was not a Shard. We're not even Ice Proof, okay. Your Resto Chesto, exactly. So getting that off would have been massive. In comes Chien Pao. Chien Pao, we should go Scizor, I assume. We see the Swords Dance and maybe a counter now. We do see the counter, but Armor Rouge is going to come in here. Muck's going to be the switch into this. So Dragon Pulse for the back switch in, which is really cool because AV backs could be thought of as a pretty good switch into the Armor Rouge with the thermal exchange. So that is pretty cool. The Lamora comes back in and we raw Mud Shot, which is awesome. We're going to get that drop there. Rotom's going to come in on the Mesprit. I don't think... Oh, we're going to get a screen up. We U-turn. I assume we go into Iron Valiant now. I don't know if Iron Valiant kills this from full, actually. Maybe we go backs and we start Dragon Dancing. That seems like a possibility. We do go Valiant, so maybe it does kill from here. It does kill from here. Okay, good night, Rotom Wash. Armor is going to come back in. We just pivot back into Muck, and we just go Scizor on this every time, right? That turn convinced him I was Sash Counter Scizor. Yeah, that is actually very true and very awesome. That he now has that mindset. So we U-turn and go into backs here. We see the Ice Spinner come out. So I assume we did that just to get the Terra off, to not be weak to the Dragon Pulse from Armor Rouge, which makes sense. We're gonna sack the Mesprit here, go back into Scizor, I assume. Reflect has 1 turn left. Oh, we were stalling Reflect turns. I got it. So we're now +4 Chien Pao. We kill the Muck. We have to go Scizor. I assume Bullet Punch. Yeah, Bullet Punch should kill. Bullet Punch does kill. Okay. Armor Rouge comes out. You did your job, Scizor. Good night. Bax comes in and I think wins, right? I don't think there's a way Bax doesn't win. Earthquake, down goes that. I mean, we killed Hatterene in 1, and even if it doesn't win, I think, yeah, down goes that. Okay, yeah, Bax wins. So very good positioning, Horace. Him thinking you were Sash Scizor the whole time was fantastic. Definitely played into that very, very well, and you bluffed it super, super well. So good job, good game. Sucker killed me there and won the game. Yeah, so it was a 50-50 by the looks of it. Good game. So that is gonna be Horace and Neji. Mud Shot sounds like a base take. But yeah, our next game is gonna be Pep. Congratulations, Horace. You actually took down Coach of the Year winner, and you're now moving into semifinals, which is awesome. So props to you there. Let me see what the next game is. We have Pep next. I think Pep went ahead and sent me their paste. Thanks for watching. Absolutely, man. That's what I'm here for. We'll see Pep here. And let me see the paste. Here we go. Okay. So we are going to see another Chien Pao team. You know that I dig it. I love the Chien Pao. And it's, again, Pep, I said this last week. It's been awesome to watch you grow as a player this season, man. It's been fantastic. So I am rooting for you. We see Choice Scarf Chien Pao. We see protective pads on Salamence. Protective pads for the Moltres. That's very cool. That's super cool. We have Spiky. I like the nicknames. Spiky, the Zapdos, Stomping, Brave Bird, Close Combat, and U-turn with Eject Pack to grab momentum, which could be very cool. As something like the Toxapex could come in potentially. We see the Oricorio. Oricorio has to make an appearance. It's came to, I think, every single game. Gastrodon, of course, I think the exact same thing. And then Klefki as well with Spikes, Thunder Wave, Foul Play, and Magnet Rise. So it looks like we're playing towards the Chien Pao in game, which makes a lot of sense. Need chip on Toxapex, need chip on Moltres. Another Oricorio dub. Let's see it. Let's see it, man. We'll go ahead and jump in here. I assume we see maybe a Klefki lead to get Spikes up, or maybe a Gastro lead to get Rocks up, because it looks like hazards are going to be crucial here. Or we could do Zapdos for the Spidops, maybe, because I just noticed there's a Spidops on the opposing side. And I think Crab won Coach of the Year for Moltres. No? Yeah, Crab. So we're watching back-to-back Coach of the Year games. And we'll hop in here for the respective divisions. We see Spidops lead. Salamence is a good lead on that for the dual wing beat, actually. And no fear dual wing beating on the Moltres because we're pads. We missed the edge, which is definitely unfortunate, but they roost, thankfully, no Willow. And they are going to pivot now into the Ursaluna as we get a DD off. Body Slam comes out and we go into the heart. Wow. Actually, this hard checks Ursaluna. That is crazy. In comes King Gambit as we get U-turn Oricorio MVP, maybe. Gastro comes in on the Spidops. I assume webs are going to get up here. We raw Stone Edge and down goes the Moltres. Get the attack boost. Dragon Bolt's going to come out, kills this with a... Oh, we're Terra Fairy. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Wow. Salamence is in a prime position to just do so much damage. We're +2 now. Don't quite kill the Pex, and we are Haze, unfortunately. We can just Earthquake for free again, right? Dual Wing Beat also makes sense. Chip on Ursaluna is very valuable. Now we know it's leftovers and not anything else, which is definitely crucial information. Dragapult's gonna come out. Probably U-turn. Yeah, we do see the U-turn. In comes Ursaluna on the Gastro. We just go Oricorio, man. Right? Oh, we try to catch the Oricorio with the Dragapult. Oh no! Oh no, the crit through the Kasib, and we're gonna U-turn. Oh no, I feel like we probably should have attacked there because they didn't know that you were Kasib. Oh no! In comes Chiempao though on the Dragapult. We're gonna go for a crunch. We're probably gonna kill this Toxapex from this range. Oh, we actually go Shard. We actually go Shard. Okay. Gastro comes in and King Gambit comes in. Gastro should threaten this out if this isn't the Terra. It doesn't. Kotao does not 2-hit KO. Earth Powers, that's massive damage. That helps Chiempao's in-game so much. Ursaluna is going to come out, and it also doesn't really want to take this. It took it better than I thought. We go back into Oricorio, and we're actually Rest. Rest Talk, Body Slam. Not sure last move. We're going to Roost with the Oricorio. Keep Oricorio healthy, of course. Miss a Hurricane, unfortunately. Let the Toxapex get back up to full. I'm not sure if that killed or not. We Hurricane Baneful on the potential U-turn. Spidops is going to come in. That probably dies, right? That has to die to a U-turn. Or to a Hurricane. We probably go Klefki? Oh no, we sack Oricorio! Rest in peace, Oricorio. Chiempao comes out. We actually Shard. We just Shard again, and down goes Dragapult. King Gambit's going to come out. Again, the in-game with Chiempao is looking so good if this mon gets a little bit more chip. Ironhead on the Klefki. It does die. We unfortunately get to roll. Chiempao comes back out. We probably can crunch at this point. No? Sucker. Down goes King Gambit. Toxapex gonna come back in. What do we do about this? Gastrodon should beat this every time. And I think Pep wins this. I think we're gonna see back-to-back Coach of the Years go down, man. I think back-to-back Coach of the Year losses, which is insane. Did not expect that. Body Slam comes out. Gastro's gonna do as much damage as it can. We still don't know Ursaluna's last move. I assume just Headlong or Earthquake maybe. Oh, Bulk Up. So we're mono normal move actually. So if we kept around Oricorio, that would have been so helpful. But I think we should be good without it. Maybe we're gonna Ice Beam. Close combat. We're gonna get the eject pack into Chiempao. Wait. Have we not seen eject pack yet? I'm a little confused. We were eject pack. Did we switch items? Pep, did we switch items? Or did I miss it or something? I'm not sure. Salamence comes in on the Toxapex. And we Earthquake. Put in a bad position. Hey Armenia, what's going on? And hello, Killa. How are you guys doing today? Oops, sorry about that. Salamence should be able to win this from this position, I think. Yeah, Salamence wins from that position. We've been doing well. It's been a good stream so far. Let's see what you guys said. Ursaluna had a chance to win if I Sleep Talked pulled Bulk Up. I assume where? Here? Where was it? Where was that at? I think Pep handled that pretty well. So good game, Pep. I'm so proud of you, man. You've come a long way this season. Congrats. Pep, if you're still here, I'm curious, were you not eject pack anymore? Did you switch that? Eject pack does proc on Sticky Web drop, but Zapdos is a flying type, so it does not get procced by Sticky Web because of on Zapdos. How are you doing, by the way, Orbit? Oh, Pep said they swapped eject pack for AV. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Okay. Next up, we are going to have Aurora. Let me see if Aurora sent me their pace. Let me get the matchup first here. Oh my gosh. I accidentally opened Photoshop. Very cool.
Somebody sign me.
Yo, thank you so much, Thriller, for becoming a member again. Which, by the way, guys, memberships for as low as 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member, just like what Thriller did right now. And you get a lot of cool emotes, which you'll see in the chat right now, such as Chi and Pog, my personal favorite emote. You said the paste. Let me see them here. Okay, we have the paste here. Let me post the replay. Doing all right. I won my hard matchup in the AFG. Got another hard one later this week, though, where I helped quite a bit. Right now, I'm 3-2 plus 8 differential in the week with 2 weeks left. My OGDL week 1 matches tomorrow. Good luck on that. What is your OGDL team? You might have told me already, and I might have forgot because I have a really bad memory. But okay, so Aurora versus. This is not the right game. Hold on. Aurora versus Clyde. Thriller, thank you so much for $50, man. Always showing up, man. It means more than you could ever know. You really don't have to do it, man, but I appreciate every single time, man. I appreciate it so much, Thriller, and thank you for showing out. Even though you're not in playoffs, man, you're still showing out to the stream and showing support. It means so much, man. I appreciate it so much. John having a bad memory? I know, it's unheard of, right? Unheard of. Thank you so much, Thriller. It'll pop up here in a second. It's just lagging behind, I'm sure.
Somebody sign
there it is. Thank you, Thriller. Thank you so much, man. More than you could ever know. Means more than you could ever know. And congrats on winning MVP, I think, or was it Offensive Pokemon of the Year with Baxcalibur? It was offensive. Congratulations on winning offensive Pokemon of the Year with Baxcalibur. I will create a Hall of Fame after this this stream, guys, by the way, for the JJDL. So I keep opening everything. I've been prepping with Clyde for almost all season, so playing in quarterfinals was a bit sad. Wanted to fight in at least semis. Oh no! I'm glad you can make a friend if you guys were not friends already, though. That's awesome to see. But so let me pull this down a little bit. For Aurora's team, we'll switch to Aurora's side. For Aurora's team, we have Specs, Grin, Hydro, Grass Knot, Ice Beam, and Shuriken. We have a Mudsdale, Rocky Helmet. We have a Can You Hear Me? The Noivern, pretty standard set, U-Turn, Draco Roost, and Defog. AV, Alolan Muck, a Spectria, Shadow Ball, Draining Kiss, Wisp, and Taunt. And then a Boots, Tauros versus a Lagging Tail Trick Bronzong. A Scarf, Scarf Earthquake. Hydreigon, Scarf Earthquake to hit the Muck. That's really cool. An Iron Hands, which is going to be Resto Chesto with the Swords Dance. A Lando with a Lanad, excuse me for saying that. Let's get some Lanads in chat. One more Billion Spikes with an AV, and then a Volcarona, which I assume is going to be the WinCon. This is a very scary matchup. I've come to the conclusion by the end of this season that Volcarona should indeed be Terraband. It just wins some matchups outright. So next season, no matter what rules we do, Volcarona is probably going to be Terraband. Bax will definitely also be looked at, but Volcarona is 100% certain Terraband. So we'll hop in here. We see the Scarf Earthquake Hydra is really cool. Also, just U-turn to chip it guaranteed. We might see a lead Hydra again because there's no fairy on this side. Maybe. There's no way someone besides me named Alolan Muck wasted great minds think alike. Let me see it. Let's see. Oh, I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. Wasted. Yep. I did not say the team was 14 seed and drafted, or was, okay, following Mons, Spectrier, Ursaluna. Ooh, Spectrier, Ursaluna is really cool. Freeterra, Spathra, Magnezone, Salamence, Dachshund, Quagsire, Mew, Cyclizar, Hariyama, and Muck. Ooh, Mew is going to be a lot of fun with that. Spike stack in general with Spectrier is a lot of fun. And I also like the Cyclizar speed tier and removal. So another fun info from prep is I was unironically scared of Diglett. That is completely fair. Diglett can strike fear into a man. We'll jump in here. Grin lead, Bronzong lead. I assume Trick Laggingtail might come out. We are going to see Trick Laggingtail on the Tauros. How does that impact the game? I mean, Laggingtail Tauros, it now, I mean, really? The only thing is that it's slower than Hammeron now, which sucks. But otherwise, there's probably one of the better things that could be tricked with the Laggingtail. Psychic's going to come out, and we're actually just going to outright almost die. Are we heat-proof? Are we just heat-proof? Are we just heat-proof? We are. I was going to say, that did so little damage. That did no damage. They got a roar with Diglett and the Mach we did. That's really cool. We're gonna see Spectre come in here on the Bronzong. On the Earthquake, excuse me. Willow's gonna come out as Psychic comes out. And I assume we just Hex here. We just throw up a Shadow Ball, excuse me. And we get a +1. Hammerot's probably gonna come in, or maybe Hydreigon might come in and U-turn. So Hammerot's gonna come in, go for Ceaseless Edge. Or Sucker, excuse me. We Aqua Cutter and down goes the Tauros because we outspeed it because of the Lagging Tail. So now that Pokemon's gone, I mean, like I said, that was probably besides Mudsdale, probably the best Pokemon to get Lagging Tailed. We're gonna see Grass not come off. Does that kill? No, that does not quite kill because we're EV. Ceaseless Edge is gonna come out and do 50, and we're gonna switch on the Sucker, go Noivern. And what do we Draco to kill? We do Draco to kill. So down goes the Hammerot. And in comes Volcarona. This is so scary. We U-turn. This is so scary. This just quivers here. We go Muck. We have to get, what, a Poison Jab Poison here? Fiery Dance, do not get the plus. Wow, that didn't do damage. Gunk Shot Poison, maybe. Morning Sun. Come on. Knock. No more boots. We have to get like I mean, Gunk can kind of push past it, but okay, we got the poison. So now we definitely do push past it. Morning Sun could have potentially stalled out Gunks, which would have been very scary like that, like if a miss happened right there. But the poison ensured that does not happen. We Gunk again on Lanad. No poison. We go Noivern. Rock Slide just blows this sideways, I think. We Draco. I think we live. Do we Rock Slide? We Sludge Bomb. Does about half, and we switch back into Volcarona. So Volcarona at this point is probably a sack fodder because it can never win the game. We're gonna U-turn out though. Flame Body Burn. Great, I guess. We're gonna Morning Sun, try to keep this as healthy as possible. Do we Morning Sun one more time, hoping for a Gunk miss. It's not gonna happen though. We have 3 Gunks left and 3 Morning Suns left, but we're actually gonna go down here. So Hydreigon's probably gonna come in. No, Lanad's gonna come in. I assume Hydreigon because of the Earthquake, but that makes a lot of sense too. Because you don't want to pit lock into it because of Noivern still being here. You probably sack Lanad, down goes Lanad. I don't think Iron Hands plus Hydreigon can ever win this game from this position with the combination of Mudsdale and Spectrier. I don't think so. Ice Punch comes out. Or Rocky or Stamina. Unfortunately, this does not ever beat it. Hydreigon's gonna come in. And I think this game is over. Yeah, Clyde said I don't think I could win this. I agree. I don't think this game's winnable. Wow, Noivern actually dies to that. We go Grin. We get a kill here. I assume Ice Beam 2 shots. Ice Beam does kill. Hydreigon's gonna come out. We Draco. Okay, down. I mean, they brought it down to a 1-0. Wow. 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 What was the roll on that? What was the roll on that? Dang, sacking Noivern there was unfortunate. Was that the play? I guess maybe it was. I gotta know what the roll on that was. If you have it, Aurora, or if you remember off the top of your head, that's insane. I thought it was a roll in Clyde's favor. He thought it was 50-50. That was a max roll we determined. Okay, so that game was never in question then. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is insane. That is a very sad way to go out, but what a game to you guys. That was awesome. Unfortunate for Clyde, he had a fantastic season. But that was a great game. That came down to the wire. Max did 169 HP and I had 170. Okay, so Aurora should have always won that game, which is awesome. Shout out to you. I'm sorry to Clyde for not being able to win that, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into Brother's game. Brother Yubby. Let's see. Here is the team, and then let me get that replay. That was a really good game. Hopefully we have some other nail biters here. Let's see here. Let me pull up the paste here. So for this game is Lamau versus Brother. And we have a Terra Fairy Dirge, which is one defensive Pokemon of the season. We have a Torn with Nasty Plot, U-turn, Grass Knot, and Bleakman with Citrus Berry. Interesting. We have a Scarf Jugs. We have a No Touchy, which is the Helmet Rough Skin Garchomp with Power Jump. which I'm actually not sure what that's for. Is there a Pokemon that didn't come, or is it just good? Is Edgequake just good stab, good coverage into Lamau? We have Wet Paint, the Air Balloon, Sneasler, Swords Dance, Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and Gunk. And then Wumbo, the Arboliva, I love that name. Leech Seed, String Stab, Pikachu Drain, and Hyper Voice. I'm actually the Week 1 rerun. I played 6 or 7 of the people that made playoffs in the regular season. That's unfortunate. So we'll go ahead and jump in here. Let me see. Hold on. I have 2 pings on my server. Let me see what that is. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it was Pep verifying that they were indeed AV. And what's my ping here? Okay. Edgequake was just good. Gotcha. Okay, we'll jump in here. We see Hammerot and Torn leads. So Torn was we see Scarf immediately from the Hammerot, but Reply, U-turn, Grass Knot, and Bleak Wind. I assume we just U-turn here. Maybe a Grass Knot comes out if Grass Knot has a chance to kill. So actually, the Citrus lets us live too. We do U-turn. We go Dirge. And just to get the Fairy off, I assume. We get the Fairy and Terra Blast. That's going to do a lot. Wow, I'm surprised Salamence was the pivot there, but I'm not sure what else could have been the pivot. This Pokemon just matched up super well into this team. Yeah, they just don't have a Fairy Dirge pivot. Ironhead's not going to do anything here. Oh, I'll stay until Con Draco because I want to see you reacting to it, then I'll go to sleep. Sounds good. I might have to build against mid-stream since I was working on my Week 1 OGTO team a bit ago before I stopped doing something else. Gotcha. Good luck on the build. Terra Fairy Dirge, like I said, just match up so good into this matchup. This Pokemon, Double Edge, oh my goodness. That's crazy. Are we banded, I assume, based on that? And we're Rockhead, right? I assume we U-turn, and we're going to find out now that it's Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. Or we already found that out, actually. Hammerot comes in. Do we have an Ice move? We do. We have Ice Beam. Doesn't do any damage to Arboliva here. I think, honestly, Brother has really just a great team and a great matchup here. Hyper Voice, 54 to the Gyarados. And do we pivot Garchomp on this? We pivot Torn on this. Gotcha. In comes the Situai, obviously not what you wanted to see. We're going to get the nasty plot op. You turn into Hammerot potentially, but Grass Knot's going to blow this back. We live the edge, and we Grass Knot, and down goes this Pokemon. Yeah, Terra Dirge did crazy here. We see the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet from the Hisuian on the Hisuian Arcanine here. Did we see rocks? Yeah, we saw rocks damage there. E-Speed's gonna come out. It's a 2-shot on this Garchomp, but that would put us in range to where we can't switch back in, so they are gonna switch out one more time. So they are gonna have one more hit with the Arcanine essentially if this Garchomp is still alive. So we're gonna get up our rocks here. Triple arrows, not gonna quite take out the Garchomp. We're gonna just rest again, I assume. We just rest again. Triple arrows is gonna come out again. Doesn't have like a chance to lower defense or something like that. I'm not, yeah, it does. I'm not exactly sure, but we're gonna U-turn here on the Decidueye and go into Chargomp one more time. Garchomp should just wall this forever unless we get some triple arrows defense drops. We go back into Torn. I assume we maybe Hurricane or Bleak Wind. Yeah, down goes that Pokemon. In comes Gyarados. Sneasler, we get the balloon to pop here. Down goes Sneasler. We go Jugs. Hurricane? We U-turn, okay? We U-turn. And we're red card. We go into Garchomp, which is actually not bad at all. This is a very cool Garchomp set. In comes Gyarados. It's gonna die to Sand Chip, so it doesn't matter. Arcanine has 1 hit left. Oh, we're faster. We killed it with Earth Power. Hippo's gonna come in, so that's gonna be a win for Brother. Brother, you had a very well prepped team. Terra Dirge had a great matchup. I think you just had a really good team overall. Very difficult for Lamau to play into, I think. Gotta say, H Arcanine seems very fun to use with how much damage it does. Yeah, I also very much want to try it. Hisuian Growlithe is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Like, I think it's so adorable. So I would be excited to use it for sure. Like 50% to lower defense and flinch with high crit rate. Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. I didn't know that. I did not know that, and I have it in PPR. I've only had it for like 3 games, granted, but yeah, good game, Brother. You did very, very well there. Who is next? Goose, Big Lanad. We're gonna see the Lanad potentially. I was told we had a good Lanad game this week, So I'm excited to potentially see that right now. I think Goose sent me the paste as well. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. I think my Wi-Fi just went out for a second there, guys. So sorry about that if stream buffers a little bit, but we should be okay. Because it says it's back up. Yeah, it says I'm connected again. So we've had minimal problems. I'm not going to complain yet. So here is Goose's team. So we have a Choice Scarf, Lenard, Terra Flying. He does love this Choice Scarf set. It came very, very often. Excuse me. We see a Boost Cinderace with Court Change, a Goldingo with the Air Balloon. Serena is ass, but we see a Likely Reflect. I read like the first move and then the last two, and I was like, why are we Likely? We're Likely Reflect on Serena. Does he have has he brought this to a single game? Recover, Calm Mind, Air Slash, and Shadow Ball on the G Articuno, and then we see a Florges. So, wow, that Articuno actually goes crazy in this matchup. Articuno looks like it does very, very well. Lenard could also be really cool to stuff a potential Quiver Dance Volcarona, even a +1, whatever this thing is, Great Tusk, Average Tusk, more like. We'll see this Lenard game. I'm very interested to see. We see Serena and Alolan Persian. I assume we led this to get a Reflect Up immediately. Yes, and we U-turn into Goldingo with the Air Balloon, which we shouldn't get touched by that unless there's Psy-Wave maybe, or Psy-Kick. Make It Rain brings that thing's down to Sash. And we're going to switch out into Serena to try to get a Rapid Spin off, I assume. Now, unfortunate miss, but we're going to get a free Rapid Spin here on whatever wants to come in. Baiting the Flame Body Burn makes sense. And I assume we go Lenard. Hard. No, we don't. I guess Hard Lenard wouldn't have made sense. This took a lot less damage than I anticipated it to. We see the +1 special attack. Do we go Lenard now? We see Sub. You don't break the Sub, do you? Calm Mind? You lose this one-on-one. Right? We lose this one-on-one. Psyshock, maybe? Are we Psyshock? I did not see. Uh-oh. Not a great positioning, I think. If we were... Are we not Quiver? Persian Alola is so depressing. Persian Alola has always been bad, and I'm tired of people pretending it's not. We are Quiver. We do Quiver now. And we Calm Mind. Are we Psyshock? We have to be, right? No, we're Stored Power. Okay. Does that push past this? I'm not sure, actually. We're just gonna get max. I mean, this also has a hard time pushing past this, but we only have 8 synths. I hope a Stored Power breaks Sub, right? Like, you would assume. It's only +3 special defense, so I assume so. In comes Bronzong. Gonna take 44% there. That's 2 KO if not leftovers. We're not leftovers. We're gonna get 2 KO. We're gonna go Great Tusk to offensively pressure. Breloom to offensively pressure. Makes sense. Gunk. Serena sucks, so it's gonna go down here. Down goes Serena, and we go into Cinderace. Ozzy's a really good check. I'm surprised we didn't U-turn there. We don't really have great counterplay to Ozzy on this team, but we Willow. Fantastic. Belly Drum. Okay, that could have been very, very unfortunate. Very good prep on the Willow. We're gonna go. Brought G Articuno to 1 game, sacked it off at the second it took a breath out of its Pokeball. That boy thought he was out of the Pokeball for eternity. After so long, after 7 long weeks, that Pokemon got to get out of his Pokeball and breathe, and he got sent right back, man. We see Goldingo come in here. Goldingo should kill this, live the jet, no problem. Wow, it might have even lived the jet, not burned, which is insane. Great Tusk comes in. Yeah, Great Tusk gonna come in. We sack Goldingo. We go into Lenard, maybe? We do go Lenard. We Terra Blast. Are we special? I assume we're special because we sent Lenard in. I can't tell. I think that actually might be physical Terra Blast, but I don't think that would have O-code. Maybe. In comes Volcarona. Huh? Okay, I need to be right back, guys. Give me just a second. We'll finish watching this game. I need to go check on the child. All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. We had a little accident with the baby bear. Somehow we still have 20 viewers, by the way, so thank you guys for that. I was gone for an extended amount of time. I appreciate that. We'll go ahead and jump back in here. So the position that we were at, we see the switch out the sack and the Persian, and then Volcarona come in on Lanad. And Lanad 2, oh! Lanad 2 at KOs. It was Scarf, we outspeed. Lanad might be in a prime position to win the game. Down goes Volcarona. In comes Great Tusk. Does not quite die, but doesn't OHKO Lanad. Yo, thank you for coming to the stream, Aurora. I appreciate it. So shout out to Goose. Can we get some Lanads in the chat for Big Goose? Big Lanads in the chat. I wish we had a salute emote right now. So next up we'll have Khan. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Khan and Draco. Go ahead and jump in here. Yeah, dark mode. So I don't think anybody sent me some paste for this one, so we'll go ahead and just jump into it. We see Urshifu, Goldingo, I think it's Urshifu Rapid, Cyclozar, Terra Iron Moth, which is Terra Fairy, and Terra Water. Oh, you sent team in members chat. Okay. Let's see here. Ah, you did. I just cannot read. Let's see. Okay, we have, ooh, subs SD Select Lando. Unfortunately, the sets you have to run when Lando does not have rock polish anymore. Scarf Iron Bundle, Scarf Annihilate. We are just outspeeding everything. A Boot Dragolgi, a Scarf Gothitelle, and an AV Aloe. Unfortunate Aloe had to come. So it looks like, I mean, honestly, pretty good matchup. Iron Moth would be the mon to be scared of, but Annihilate plus Dragolgi plus Gothitelle Scarf makes you really not scared of that Pokemon. Even Scarf Bundle. So we have just HO plus Olomalola versus this team, who Urshifu could get out of hand, maybe, since we're not Rocky Helmet on our Aloe, and we're actually Split Def. So definitely, Urshifu could get out of hand. I think that's the mon that could get out of hand. The 8 was to beat H Arcanine that didn't come. Gotcha. So we'll jump in here. We see Iron Bundle versus Urshifu. Urshifu gets led. Freeze Dry and Goldingo. Goldingo's a very good Iron Bundle check, as we're probably going to see a Shadow Ball come out here. We're actually going to see it make it rain. Owl's not going to take anything from that. And we see the Ape come in as the Thunder Wave comes out. Okay, so big Thunder Wave there. Nice defensive Goldingo. We're probably like Thunder Wave, Dual Stab Recover if I had to guess. Yes, there were 4 Scarfs. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 Scarfs and a Salac. I'm sorry. 3 Scarfs and a Salac. We go Hippowdon here on the Annihilate. I assume we went for a U-turn there. Unfortunately, we do not get it off. We did go for the U-turn. As we get hit with Rocky. Bundler comes in. Bundler can probably Hydro here for free. Or we flip turn. Okay, Lando might come in. Lando is going to come in. Maybe a sub comes off here. Probably, yeah, a sub does come off. We're going to Swords Dance probably. Oh no, we just Earthquake. Okay. As we see Whirlwind. Okay, that makes sense. Ape's going to come out here. Take a shot every time I get full paired this game. Oh no. Hippo gets trapped. We get a crit with the Grass Knot. I'm not sure if that mattered or not. Down goes that Pokemon. Cyclozar is going to come in on the Ape. We knock off the Scarf. So now Ape can freely Rage Fist, I guess. Earthquake. In comes the Urshifu. And that Pokemon's going to go down. Uh-oh. Yeah, that Pokemon's going to go down. Okay. So down goes Annihilate. In comes Goth. Goth can trap this and kill this. Actually, that's massive for Draco now. In comes Goldingo. Aloe should be able to wall this pretty well. Gotta be careful of the Thunder Wave. We don't care, actually. We just Liquidation on the Cyclozar. Goth's gonna come back in. Knockoff's gonna come out, and down goes a Goth. Goth did very well this game for you. Bundler's gonna come in. I assume we Ice Beam. We do Ice Beam. Goldingo just chews that up so well. Aloe's gonna come back in. Maybe a Thunder Wave this time? No, a Hex again. As now we Thunder Wave, that thing's gonna take a lot more from Hex now. A lot more. It's gonna take 26 from Hex now. Cyclozar is going to come out. We're going to knock off no more AV. So this mon is now, wow, parried again. And we play rough. And we actually live 2. 1, 2, 3. Full parried 3 times in a row. big U-turn into Goldingo, and now we just Hex and potentially claim a KO. Yeah. Oh, wait, where's Slack? Terra flying? Terra Blast, unfortunately. Gonna get that play wrong. Down goes Lando. Had to make a play to get back into it, so I understand. Aloes comes out, does not quite die, and we get fully paralyzed again, unfortunately. Dragology's gonna come out. I don't think that Draco can win this game at this point anymore with just the Scarf Iron bundle as the offensive pressure here. We're just gonna spam Thunder Wave. We're gonna get Thunder Wave on Dragology here, but we're gonna be rest, so it doesn't really matter. Hex is gonna 3-hit KO, so we have to roll well on the rest talks. We do not. Oh, you tried to mirror coat and got fully parried. Oh no, that definitely sucks. That's definitely unfortunate. Aloe, mirror coach this time, so now down goes Goldingo, so that's exactly what would have happened earlier in the game. And now Bundle comes in, and maybe you get another kill. You get another kill, but Moth comes in now since you're Scarf. Unless you get a freeze, you lose. Yep. So many paras this game. I'm sorry to see that, Draco. You got parried so many. Let's see. Let's see. Is paralyzed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got paralyzed 8 times that game. Unfortunate. Okay, we have 4 games left, and none were queued. So we're gonna go ahead and just watch mine, because I just played this one right before the stream, so I can talk about it pretty easily. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like. We're currently at 24 likes, and 25 likes is just a nice round, even number. Not even, but you know what I mean. A nice number. Oh, we actually have 26. I just can't read. Awesome. Fantastic. Chi and Pog for that. But so my game here, we'll just talk about this really quickly. Let me go ahead and write down done. So in this matchup with Booster Speed, I Am Valiant, I thought it did really well in the matchup. Chi Yu gave me a lot of trouble in prep because it could be Scarf, Specs, or Boots. All 3 sets made a lot of sense into me. I was Rest Talk, Garchomp, Max Fizz with Covert Cloak to wall the Sneasler. I was Terra Water Torrent to help alleviate pressure with the Chi Yu. I had a lot of Spadef to be able to take those fire moves really easily and take 1 Specs Dark Pulse, in fact. And I was just a lead taunt U-turn dual stab set, and I was actually dual stab, Terra Blast and Bleak Wind or Hurricane or whatever I was, and I was physical Hurricane or physical Terra Blast Water to Oko Chi Yu, or get pretty much Oko. It did like 95 minimum to a no HP Chi Yu. I was Big Man, of course. Big Man, we had Spikes, we were 3 attacks, we had Aqua Jet to pressure the Chi Yu. I was a Fizz Def, I think I was Fizz Def Tinkaton to take a hit from the Sneasler potentially and also alleviate pressure from the Noivern. And then I threw on Zarude last second because my team, because I was a no speed Garchomp, looked like it didn't do super well if a potential Chi Yu was like Flame Charge or something could get out of hand really quickly. So I wanted something to just outspeed that naturally. So that's why we went with Zarude. It also helped against Rotom Wash. Big Man Emo win very soon, actually. I'm glad you said that. Let me pull it up. Whenever my artist gets finished, they said they're pretty much almost finished, but they've been going through a busy week. They've been moving a lot, so it's been tough for them to really nail down the emojis this week. But we do have a Big Man emoji on the way. Right here. Right here. Big Man is almost here, boys. Big Man's almost here, and I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. Big Man. So I was always going to lead Torn here. No matter what, Torn was always my guaranteed lead. We're going to lead Torn as they lead Rotom. I just hard switch, anticipating potentially a Scarf. And we go Zarude because Zarude's not really needed to be healthy in this game. I should have probably went Garchomp since I was Rest Talk, could put this off really easily, so this was probably a misplay, but I went Zarude expecting the Volt Switch. We don't get the Volt Switch, we catch the Willow. Should have went Garchomp no matter what. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. And we were Dragon Tail. We were Dragon Tail with Spike Stack and Stealth Rocks because they didn't have a Fairy type. Let's go, Big Man. So I'm going to go for a U-turn here as I expect Noivern to come in, and I go Tinkaton, and I'm going to get out my rocks because I severely value my rocks. It shows me what item the Chi Yu might be, what item the Noivern might be, and just gives me residual chip and punishes the Rotom for pivoting. So I liked that a lot. We're going to go Zarude, and I try to sack the Zarude here. I could have went Garchomp. Essentially right here, I had to make the play. Okay, are they gonna lock Flamethrower? Or are they gonna lock Dark Pulse? And I ultimately decided my best play was to go Zarude because I'm burned. I'm not super important at this point. I'm just a pivot. If they lock Dark Pulse, fantastic. I can live one and U-turn out the following turn and scare them out with potential close combat. Because even burned, I do massive damage. I can potentially scout damage, or I sack it to a Flamethrower and then I go into Tornadus, no problem. So I'm gonna go into that. They actually Ruination. I'm not sure what Stein was calling there. Maybe the Garchomp, and they didn't want to do the 50-50 of Flamethrower or Dark Pulse. But I'm going to U-turn here, and I am going to go into Garchomp now, because I'm just thinking, okay, now they have Flamethrower for sure, there's no doubt in my mind. And then I'm going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Tail, expecting them to switch out. I did not outspeed that Chi-Yu. I did not want to Earthquake on the incoming Rotom Wash. So we're going to pivot that out. It's going to go Ursaring. Ursaring's a little scary if it's a bulk up set, but I have 2 Encore Pokemon, a Top Pokemon, and a Dragon Tail Pokemon, so I wasn't super worried. We're going to go to Tinkaton because I can get a free knockoff off. I can knock off a potential Eviolite on this, or I can knock off the Rotom's leftovers or boots or whatever the case may be, as they're going to show bulk up. And I'm going to go Zarude. Again, I can sack Zarude here, right? Zarude can go down. Or if they bulk up again, I can Encore. So Zarude's going to prove to be a little bit more useful than it has been otherwise, and I'm going to Encore, which is my favorite move in Pokemon, by the way. And I'm just going to be able to go Garchomp. I'm going to U-turn into Garchomp, and I'm going to be able to Dragon Tail for free and throw this Pokemon out. Or if they go into another Pokemon, throw something else out and just make it take residual damage. So we're going to get Rotom, which is fine by me. I'm going to go back into Zarude and try to sack this Pokemon again. As we are going to not die, and I'm going to go for Power for damage. Even if the Noivern comes in, I'm fine with the damage, and I died with the burn, so I'm okay with letting this go down, because then I get Tinkaton for free, and I get a Thunder Wave off. I go for Power Whip, and we get a crit, which 100% mattered. Down goes the Rotom. And if we did see leftovers, so it would have been pretty low. It still would have done about 50%, but the crit definitely did suck. I mean, depending on the set, of course, but... He goes Sneasler, and I go Torn here. He can't kill me in one hit. I'm a decently bulky Torn, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Hurricane here, as I'm going to do a lot of damage. I don't even think I need to be bulky to live a hit, but we're going to see the Swords Dance come off. I'm not sure what they were calling. Maybe they switch into the Garchomp, potentially, but... I think it was always my best play to Hurricane there, and then Terra Blast killed, 100% accurate. I go ahead and Terra Blast, and down goes the Sneasler. Noivern's going to come in here, and I go Tinkaton every time on Noivern. I was second guessing myself, because if they U-turned into Chi-Yu, that was pretty much a free kill. But I was okay with that because I could sack Big Man, because Big Man wasn't super crucial in this matchup. So I was like, okay, if they U-turn go Chi-Yu, I'll sack Big Man. Otherwise, I'm able to get a knockoff or a Thunder Wave off. And at this point in the match, I want a Thunder Wave off on the potential Chi-Yu coming in. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. They're going to U-turn now. They're going to go Chi-Yu, and I'm going to get a Thunder Wave off on this Pokemon, crippling it, making sure Garchomp is faster. Even Overcool is faster now, which doesn't really matter because of Aqua Jet. But I go hard into Tornadus because I know he's not Specs. I don't die to any one hit now. And in comes the Noivern, and I am going to go ahead and go for the U-turn, I believe. Oh, no, I go for the Terra Blast, excuse me. They missed a Hurricane. It did significant damage. It did about 60% for sure, but I wanted to U-turn to see what they want to do, if they wanted to U-turn this time. I get the play wrong, but I am going to get rewarded as they missed the Hurricane. And I go into my Tinkaton, which should wall this. Again, I am going to go for a knockoff here, as we knock off the red card on the Mudsdale, which is cool. And Mudsdale is a little difficult for us to break, because we're physical Terra Blast on our Torn, but I am going to go Torn. I completely blinked here. I should have always went Garchomp first, but I went Torn because I was like, oh yeah, flying type, can't touch me. Forgot I Terra'd. So oops, we go Dog now. Dog, we get crit, which sucks, but we're Rest Talk, so it doesn't really matter. I go Rest, and we're going to be back at full. We can live 3 Earthquakes, no problem. I'm going to roll Dragon Tail, and I think he gets into Noivern here. He gets into Chi-Yu. So Chi-Yu's a little scary. I have to keep Garchomp around to not lose to the Mudsdale. We go Overquill. Overquill is the least valuable member, like I said earlier. Very willing to sack this Pokemon. As we see a Dark Pulse come out and we chew, and I am going to go for a Spike because it puts Ursaring in range of an Aura Sphere, guaranteed from Iron Valiant, even if he's max split def, and I value that a lot. So we're gonna get that off. We're gonna get rewarded. He gets paralyzed, and we're gonna go for Bar Barrage. Just go for as much damage as possible as this goes down, and I go into my Torn. So actually, it was kind of BM. Because at this point in the match, I think I could have went Iron Valiant and won the game. I don't know why I didn't. I was kind of tunnel visioned on, okay, Torn can kill this. Let's go Torn. So I go Torn. In comes the Noivern. I Terra Blast. I have to pivot out because he can actually kill me with a Hurricane, or a Draco from that range, excuse me. So I go into Tinkaton, expecting either Draco or Roost, as Noivern's going to come out, and I think I Gigaton this time. I Gigaton expecting potentially Mudsdale, and I did a ton of damage to Mudsdale with Gigaton, put it in range of literally anything else. Flamethrower comes out, we knock off, we get a crit did matter again, and we're going to pick up the KO there on the Noivern. Mudsdale comes out, And at this point, I pretty much just win the game anytime that I choose to go into Iron Valiant. So I could literally sack this and go Valiant. And I think that's actually what I do. I get Kiton and I sack this Pokemon off. And instead of going Valiant, I was like, oh yeah, Garchomp walls this. Let's go Garchomp. It was kind of BM, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have just went Valiant and won the game because it was guaranteed from that range. But again, no matter what happens at any point in this game, I can simply go Valiant and win. In comes GU, and I'm gonna go into Torn because Torn can't die on one. And just in case with the if there is some funny business and we're rest talk or something. I was gonna say later in the game you could have easily won with Torn, but you used all these switches in the inning. I'm just confused. But yeah, I just didn't want to switch. I could have won with Valiant at any point, but I Terra Blast, down goes Chi-Yu, and I am just going to go into go Taunt just so there's no potential rest talk shenanigans, and then I'm going to Hurricane, miss out on the KO, down goes Torn, and Valiant's gonna pick it up. So I was a little disrespectful there, and I didn't mean to be. I just kind of tunnel vision, but the in game was pretty much there always. I lost some diff points, doesn't matter, it's playoffs. So we made it to round 2, and we're gonna face SJ. We have 3 games left. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this one because I really want to watch this one. We're gonna watch Spider versus my man Nicholas. Everybody, I was hyping him up last week. I love Nick so much. This is my boy. He finally made playoffs. Not finally, but he made playoffs after not playing in so long. Very proud of him, and I can only hope for the best here. So we see a Jolteon, an Amoonguss, a Chi-Yu, a Slowking, an Enam I think this is Terra Fairy, Terra Ground, maybe Terra Water, and then Lucario, and of course Iron Valiant, Torn, Heatran, Rotom, Toedscruel, and Big Man. Oh, it's Zaba actually. Baba. I could not tell. I didn't know that you could see him. He's a weird name, but Baba. Yo, what's going on, Danny? I did not know you could see him. Yeah, you see his little tail right here. So looking at this matchup, it looks like Tornadus goes crazy, and Heatran also is tough for this guy to deal with the Slowking. Even Overqwil is difficult to deal with, but the Chi-Yu does put on a lot of pressure. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see how Nick handles. Oh, I almost turned the music on. We'll see how Nick handles this. Jolteon can also be a little annoying if we let Toedscruel get chipped, so we'll see how Nick handles it. Jolteon's gonna be led. Big Man is gonna get led. Thunderbolt. I am doing very well, Danny. How are you doing, man? We're gonna get big damage on Jolteon. We just go into. Oh no, we're Terra Ice. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Are we actually Terra Ice and we're not Terra Enam? No way. I have to double check this. I have to double check this. No way. What division was this? Oh my gosh, we were. No. No. Yeah, his name is really funny, but he's my best friend, so his name is special. You hear that, Zaba? He can be a little Let's go. That's my boy Thrill Shock, the Jolteon. Let's go, Jolteon. Let's go, Jolteon. Picking up the KO there, but unfortunately, I don't want to say let's go because this is my boy Nick, and I want Nick to win. We see Heatran come in. In comes the Slowking as we yawn on the Rotom. I'm curious if we're a Magma Storm set, because if we're a Magma Storm set, we just destroy. We just feast. Rotom is gonna fall asleep here. Gonna take a lot of damage from this Jolteon. We're Scarf, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like we're Scarf, actually. So we go Chi-Yu. We just pivot back into Rotom, since we know... Oh, no, we're actually Scarf Chi-Yu. We reveal Scarf Chi-Yu. Okay. In comes Iron Valiant. We're boosted speed. Amoonguss is a really good check to this. Should kill with any one hit, and Valiant does not kill with any one hit. We're gonna have to pivot Torn. Not safety goggles. No! Jolteon's gonna come in. Heatran's gonna come back in. Spadef Heatran by the looks of it. In comes Lucario. We probably live a hit here, right? Yeah, we do live a hit. We're gonna be able to take out the Lucario, I assume. Yeah. And we are a Magma Storm. So Magma Storm, single-handedly, Magma Storm can bring back this entire game. Jolteon comes out. I assume we Magma Storm again. No! We should have Magma Stormed. If we Magma Stormed, then we would have been in such a good spot, unfortunately. Jolteon's gonna come out. I think Nick loses this. I don't think Nick can win. I think Heatran's too low. Flash Cannon. Yeah, I think Slowking just pivots every time. We have to make a call on the Chili Reception. Like that, I guess. And now Magma Storm. We have to Magma Storm here. No! We miss! Man. We're gonna miss another one, too. Another Chili, though. Another Volt Switch. Okay. It's all cats. I have a young one that I love her. She's so loud and annoying with her running around. Oh my goodness. You have no idea. Zaba will keep us up at night. Zaba will keep us up at night. Heatran is trying his best right now, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be enough. I do think Nick is in a position to where he can never win the game. Enam picks up a KO. Scarf. Down goes Valiant. And down goes Heatran. That's fair. That's fair, man. Nick, that's okay. Dang, I should have reached out to you to help you prep. Because if we were simply like, if we were safety goes torn, I feel like that game would have been different. But that's okay. You made playoffs, Nick. I'm still proud of you. Good job to Spider for making semifinals, I believe. Yes, Spider. And we have 2 games left. We have Mountain Man and Lunar and Pikachu and Eden. 1 from each division. 1 from Zapdos, 1 from Articuno. We'll do Mountain Man first and Pikachu last because Pikachu's in my division. Best division for last, am I right, boys? Jolteon for MVP this game, it did put in the finest. So let me see Mountain Man. No, I did not get a paste. Okay. So we see Screamtail, Treads, Pult, Volcarona, Lycanroc, and Urshifu. I assume Rapid. I don't think this single plus Dragapult into Enamorous, Torkoal, Walking Wake, Goodra, Great Tusk, and Moltres. So, it looks like Great Tusk goes crazy here. Volcarona is obviously always a great win con, but having Wake to at least outspeed it in this sun is going to be nice. I assume Dragon Claw is going to do some decent damage if we're a physical Wake. Draco could also do a lot. I don't know what the Terra types are on what I assume is Terra Volcarona. We might be Terra. Are we Terra Gmolt or Enam? I'm actually not sure. We'll hop in here. We'll see what happens. Volcarona in the Enamorous. In comes Goodra Hisui. And we're going to be Terra Ground Flamethrower. Are we Specs? Are we Specs? Why did that do so much? And why did we Terra Ground immediately? I'm actually... I'm not sure. Terra Flying Enam, maybe? We don't resist Fairy anymore. I'm very curious about that. In comes Wake on the Flamethrower. It has to be Specs. 25%. This Streamtail is one of the best, if not the best, check to Walking Wake in the entire game. As we're going to get, I assume, a Spadef boost. We do get a Spadef boost. Miss a Thunder Wave. Unfortunate. For sure, Yellow Magic could be helpful. We go Volcarona, and we Terra Blast, and we claim a KO. Gmolt should come in, or Enam. That makes sense as well. Yo, you are so right, Nightbot. For as low as 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member. Enam's going to come out, and we are going to be Terra Ground Enam. Oh my goodness, I didn't know this thing got Iron Head. Wow, that flinch is massive. Does this win the game? Treads comes out. Ice Spinner might win, or I might kill, excuse me. Wow, we lose the speed tie and die. Does this win the game? Pult? No way we got the Spadef drop. Yeah, that game's over. Wow, very cool set from Mountain Man. I did not know this thing got Iron Head. Wow. Yo, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing, Ka? I cannot... Wait. How did the Enam die? I looked away. Close combat? Wow, that actually killed. Great set by Mountain Man. That was crazy. Goodra probably lives one more. No, it looks like it was a roll, I guess. Wake comes out. We're Jet Wake. That's really cool. We get burned. We sack the Wake to the Lycanroc. I mean, the game's over. Great Tusk should always live and kill this in return. Yeah, very cool set to Mountain Man. You cannot be mad about losing to that. And then lastly, we have 1 game left. We have Pikachu and Eden. And I know Pikachu has been uploading his videos on YouTube. He also gave me his paste. I know Pikachu has been uploading his videos to YouTube. I haven't got to watch this one. I actually went out of my way to avoid this one just due to the nature of wanting to avoid everything. Either I'm running the next game and I'm doing great. Yo, I'm glad to hear that you're doing great, man. Let me see. Okay, so here is Pikachu's team. We have Dragon Claw Dragon, Tail, Rapid Spin, and Knockoff on Cyclizar. We have Hisuian Diancie with Choice Scarf. We are going to be Kalos Diancie with Trick Room, Moonblast, Stealth Rock, and Earth Power. We have Shuka Gloking. We have Chapo, Crocodile, and we have a physically defensive with a very fast physically defensive Chestnut. Give me 1 second. I want you guys to go, if you haven't already. We have 13 viewers right now. We have Pikachu right here, who, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a sub. He has 3 subs right now, and he's been uploading the JJDL this entire season. He's been very diligent about it. Go leave him a sub, give him a like. Let me click on one of his videos. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and like this video because I haven't already. I try to like every video that I get tagged in. If you guys upload this, by the way, so go ahead, go leave him a sub, man. It means the world. Help him out, push him past, get him to like 10 subs at least. And we'll go ahead and hop in here. So we'll go ahead and watch on his side too. So I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I caught it pretty quickly, but I am still so sorry. We see Slowking and Low Kicks. We'll obviously switch into the Chestnut. That should chew no problem, as we do get the Rocky Helmet chip and we double into the Diancie. Can't rock up on that. We Trick and we are Lagging Tail, Trick, Hatterene. He's a balanced defense and attack and their utility, then he prioritizes the HP, so he takes hits and hits back. I assume you're talking about Chestnut. Low Kicks is gonna come in. Does not appreciate the Sludge Bomb. Might die. Does die to the Sludge Bomb poison. Ursaluna comes out. Ursaluna's a great... Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It does massive damage to Chestnut. Chestnut probably outspeeds this. Yeah? We Synth? Yeah, Chestnut does outspeed that, and we still chew. That's why we're so fast on Chestnut. That's really cool. That's really cool. We cannot switch back in, unfortunately, but we go Diancie on the Dragapult. That's pretty decent Dragapult check, unless he's Steel Wing. Gudra's gonna come out here. Oh, his whole team. Yep, gotcha. Well, I've uploaded my games and I don't get a shout out too. No, I'll shout you out too, Thriller. We can shout you out too. I've been liking all of your videos as well. Of course, anybody that tags me in it, I have been liking the videos. Let's see, channel. Okay, I just have to go to my subs. I don't know why it's not popping up. Hold on. Here we go. Thrill Shocker, that's what it is. Okay. Be sure to check out Thriller 2. Help Thriller out, man. Help get Thriller some subs as well. He's at 53 right now. Let's get him to at least 55, man. At least 55. Of course, no problem. We see Glamora come in, and Diancie's gonna switch into the Glow King. Ursaluna comes out. We go to Chestnut again, probably? Yeah. Aerial Ace wouldn't have killed, so that was a good switch for sure. Diancie's gonna come back in on the Dragapult. We're gonna Fire Blast again. Not connect, though. I feel like we should be U-turning there, unfortunately. Ursaluna's gonna come in. Not gonna appreciate that. We go Chestnut. Hatterene catches that. And Glow King is... This whole team is just walled by Glow King. We see Healing Wish, I assume, into Ursaluna. And with Chilly Reception, massive, into the Crook. Ursaluna's back at full, but Chestnut always walls. And we actually just close combat with Crocodile. So down goes the Gudra. Glamour is going to come in. Cyclizar coming in to potentially Rapid Spin, whatever this wants to go for. We're going to see a pretty big crit from that Earth Power. And we are going to find out that Glamour is going to be Scarf. Enam's going to come in now. Wow, so AV Ursaluna, if it wasn't already apparent. Facade, and we are going to Synthesis here, I assume, with the Chestnut. Aerial Ace is going to do 60. I assume we're going to Synth one more time, and then we're going to attack. I assume we Synth one more time and then we attack. Glamour comes in. We just body press. Yep. Okay. Toxic Debris comes out and we know this is Scarf. Earth Power. Another crit. That is so unfortunate. We double into the Enam. Enam should take this out. Enam should win the game at this point, huh? We're Scarf Enam. Yep. We do just win the game. Endure. What's our item? Weakness Policy? Yeah, we are Weakness Policy. But we're Scarf, so it doesn't matter. So very well played by Pikachu. I think that would have been a 6-0 if that Cyclizar did not get crit. So very well played. I think the Chestnut was a really cool Breen. Good game to both of you guys. That is gonna be it. That's gonna be all of the games that we have today. I'm gonna make a Hall of Fame chat for everybody here in just a second. I appreciate everybody coming out to the stream. You guys showed fantastic support. I really do appreciate it. This has been a fantastic stream. Again, thank you guys to everybody who participated in the JJDL. Of course, we are down to just 4 people in each division, 12 total people. If you are not still in, I really appreciate you coming out, and I hope you come out for the future JJDL season 2 once the DLC drops, excuse me. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.